Hey guys, Dangerous Thing here. Welcome back to another episode of Boom Beach, and today is just another Boom Beach day where I'm trying to push and clear up my map and get more loot so that once my current upgrade is finished, I am able to start another one. So right now I'm about an hour and a half away from finishing an upgrade of one of my flamethrowers, and I have my eye on the next upgrade for one of my other defense buildings, and I think this time I would like to go ahead and push the machine gun upgrade because my machine guns are currently, purely aesthetically are not very intimidating. So currently they're only level 16 and I don't know exactly at which level they get looking like Transformers, like two Transformers looking at you and just powing at you. But I basically want to get at least one of my machine guns there, and I know it is the silliest thing in the world, but hey, it's my Boom Beach account and I do what I want. So basically, I really want to get more loot, so once the flamethrower is through, I can start upgrading one of the machine guns, and I'm gonna keep doing so until it starts to look a little more beastly than it does right now, because like right now it doesn't look very scary. It's kind of like, oh hey, come here, welcome to my base, you can come and raid my loot, kind of thing. Now I want it to be like, you stay away from this base and you go raid somebody else. Okay, so like I said, I have about an hour and a half going until my flamethrower is completed. And with that said, today is Dr. T Day, and also I have not collected my loot yet from my VP and OP rewards. I also am almost positive that I'm going to go for a submarine dive today. I have plenty of loot that should be enough to raid a few bases, and I should still have some left over to start a submarine dive. I found a new location not long ago and it looked pretty sweet. So let's go ahead and jump in, you guys, and I'm probably gonna switch off my face cam just so that this video is not gonna end up being like a 35 gig heavy video. So I'm gonna switch off the face cam, but let's continue booming. All right, let's do this. Okay, you guys, so I think first things first, I'm gonna go through Dr. T, obviously, and get as far as I possibly can so that I can get maximum of that loot. And then once that is through, and once I'm getting to probably stage 6, where things get a bit more complicated, I'm going to start going for real-time player bases, or whatever you want to call them, you guys. And look at that, Dr. T stage 1 is now down in flames, all with just GBE. So I'm gonna stop talking because I'm probably gonna speed this up as always, because I don't want you to get too bored. So I'll catch you. Okay, you guys, so the troops are now retrained, and I'm actually going to go ahead and start a submarine dive just so we're not losing any time, because time is money, literally, especially in Boom Beach. Ooh, look at this sweet little dive over here. I'm definitely going for this. Oh, scared the life out of me. Oh, scared life out of me, but it's okay. Thank you, Asphaltate. I am going to be back with you shortly, but for now, let me Boom Beach for a second. Okay, I'm gonna go with this dive over here because clearly that is a pretty sweet little deal there. And also, let's go ahead and jump into an attack. And I wanted to see who to raid, and clearly that base already has been overtaken because I probably already took care of it. So here is Geometry Wars, you guys, and I really want to see if I can get through this one with no casualties. That would be pretty sweet. And let's go ahead and go right in. I'm going to start from this corner over here, and yeah, maybe I should have thought about it for a second more before I just did it. Oftentimes I just jump into things and I'm like, yeah, this looks great, let's do this, and then I realized that was a terrible idea. But nonetheless, I think I can still recover, and I am going to do just that. So let's go ahead and 1 2 3. Okay, then I'm going to shock this over here and drop my troops, and let's just go right at it. Let's just go right at it. Let's put a box of critters over here. And let's keep on shocking. And let's keep on going in the same direction we originally planned. I need to take care of those boom cannons over there. I'm gonna do this. And I need a med kit immediately. I need a medic. I need a medic on the scene, and I'm losing troops already, you guys. Well, the whole let's see if I can, go through this without losing any troops plan clearly went down the drain. Just a second ago, I saw a ton of my troops getting killed. And Geometry Wars. Geometry Wars were basically ripped me off of quite a few troops, but it's okay. We got the loot. And if you guys did notice also, right as I was jumping into Dr. T, I boosted one of my statues. I boosted the here we are back to Colonel. That's no news to me. I boosted the resource reward to now we're at 84%, which is pretty sweet. Guarantees that I will get more loot than I was gonna get originally. And I love loot, you guys, and as a few of you said, this game is all about the loot. Okay, now I know that my troops are not fully trained, so I probably should go with an NPC so I can get through it with minimum to no casualties, also known as cash. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the cattle bowl right over here. So I've actually avoided this base in the past just because it looks very, very intimidating. Look at the health of all of these. So I'm gonna try and take down the shock launcher first, and then the second shock launcher over here, and then we shall see what to do. All right, wish me luck. This probably will be very, very bloody and very gory, and a lot of my Zookas and riflemen are going to be overtaken, but I am willing to forego this sacrifice for the sake of loot, you guys, for the sake of the only thing that matters in this game. Okay, let's spend a few artillery shots. Okay, so that's done. And now I'm gonna go ahead and go in like this. I think shocking boom cannons. Oh man, that was definitely a mistake. I was supposed to do a shock and not drop a box of critters, but coincidentally it actually somehow worked out. Or did it? I don't know. We will not know until... Oh, I'm going down, you guys. I'm doing... No. This is going down way too quick and way quicker than I anticipated. The boom cannons are just complete monstrosities, and we need to get down to the HQ ASAP because the boom cannon there is going to wipe out everything wholly on this base. Alright, I need to keep these guys here. I need to keep them like right over here. Come on, let's regroup. I'm gonna cover you up. And I'm gonna cover you up. Alright. Can we do this? Can we do this? There is so little left. So little left on that HQ. So I'm hoping that my Zookas are just gonna go for it. Let's go ahead and pow through it. Come on, Zooks. Come on. A few more shots. Just a few more shots. And here we go. Cattle bells goes down, but at a great sacrifice, you guys. I lost a ton of troops. That one tiny little mistake of dropping critters instead of dropping a shock bomb was pretty major for me. So I definitely paid a really high price. I'm gonna go back, refuel, and I'll get right back into this, you guys. And hopefully by the end of this episode, I can open a supply box or supply chest and also start a new upgrade. So see you in a second. Alright, dudes and babes, while I was waiting for my troops to retrain, I started cooking my dinner, and then basically I was eating my dinner and playing Boom Beach, so this is why you see my supply chest progress is almost through because I attacked a few bases. But right now, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off with an attack on this sweet base over here. Kind of really like the design. I don't know how difficult it's going to be to get through it, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try. So first and foremost, let's of course go ahead and get started by eliminating one of the peskiest defenses against Zookas, and that of course is the rocket launcher cluster. There is one up above the HQ, and there are two on each side of the HQ, which coincidentally they're also bordered by a ton of the production buildings. So I kind of got a little bit of a free GBE there with that. So let's take this one down as well. Okay, one more GBE shot over here. All right, and now we just have to figure out whether or not we want to spend our GBE on. Oh, darn, I was not supposed to do that. Okay, well, it's too late now. It's too late now, so I'm gonna go ahead and eliminate one of the shock launchers over here. And actually, let's go ahead and take this one down as well because, you know, hey, we already started, what the hell. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop my troops right over here on this side. I have to be really mindful and careful of the, of course, these guy over here, the boom cannon and the sniper tower. And from there on, I'm just gonna keep an eye on the laser beam. Laser beam is not hugely terrifying. However, as you can see, when it touches Zukas, it is completely deadly. It's not like deadly to, you know, heavies and tanks and grenadiers and whatever, but Zukas are just, you know, they're so flimsy. So basically we gotta take that out right this second, right now, and I'm gonna patch up my troops over here, and from there on we're gonna be able to finish off the base. I'm gonna use the GBE to shock this guy over here, and I'm gonna patch up these dudes over here because they really kind of suffered a little bit from the flamethrower, and now we are through. So this was actually super easy, you guys. And now that we're going to be able to open the supply chest, let's go ahead and check out what is in there. All right, lost a ton of troops, but it's okay, no worries at all. Let's see, I definitely need ooh, I already can upgrade this actually, so let's go ahead and start the upgrade. And then I'm going to probably opt in for, I suppose, diamonds over here, since I can already start an upgrade. And from supply chests, I will then, I'm going to go for dark shards. Okay. One thing that I wanted to show you guys is, this is what happened while I was cooking and eating and waiting. Basically, I attacked much turd. I did a few attacks, and the second attack was actually quite lovely and super easy, and I only lost one Zuka. So I'm gonna replay it really quickly and show you sort of what I did to minimize my casualties here. So first, of course, I took out the rocket launcher in the upper right hand side corner. Then I took care of the cluster of boom cannons and cannons right by the HQ, and then I took out one of the mortars. The mortar usually is what ends up hurting a ton of my troops here, because I eliminate a lot of the things on the way up to the HQ, but then mortar ends up, you know, taking out and pounding through a few Zukas. So basically, by smoking the troops to the mortars, I was able to get through it super easy. So let's go ahead and do it at 2 times the speed, actually 4 times until we take out defenses. All right, and now when I'm gonna land them, I'll go to 1 time the speed. Okay, so as soon as the troops are going to land, I'm going to go ahead and take down one of the mortars, and then basically I'm going to smoke the troops up to the HQ. Okay, right there is where I lost a few of my Zukas because they got taken out by those sniper towers, but I just smoked them all the way to the mortars, and that's where we're going to take them down super easy, and then just continue on with the HQ. So 4 times the speed, and this is going to be absolutely painless. Now, if I did a better job with the smoke overlay at the landing, I would not have lost the Zuka, but I only lost 1 Zuka here, so I think that was actually pretty successful. So now that the update is going, I have almost 18 hours to go, and that means in 18 hours there will be another push for another upgrade, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Until then, DT is out.